And this mic's just for the phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So we're live.
I think we should all get mics like that.
That's it. We're just live now.
Yeah, we're live now. It didn't even give me a countdown to base it off of, but whatever. It's fine. Okay. So I'm Austin.
I'm Harold.
I like cheese.
I like cheese.
That's Garrett. And today is episode 6 of our podcast. Um,
We
as
need to write that down somewhere because we always forget what episode we're
I
in.
know, I think last week we said like we were episode 5 or episode 6, and now this week we're saying something different. So
You need to get one of those boards that we hold up.
Yeah, that's okay.
anyway, so how's everyone been? Good?
Good, good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
What you said?
I'm okay.
You're okay? That's good. All right. Sorry, it's like I'm listening to my voice at the same time. They said it was a good idea on me too, but I'm finding it not to be a good idea. So
What do
it's
you mean?
messing me up a little bit. Like I'm projecting my voice at the same time. There you go, it stopped. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. So this week on the podcast, I want to go over a couple of things of pretty low importance, but I want to see where you guys' heads at. So I was in class today, or maybe it was it yesterday. I was in class one of these days, and my professor asked what happened to the male hierarchy in our society. What happened to them? Like women are going instead of being at home and taking care of children and doing XYZ, they're now chasing a career with money. So it's, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like the the social as
No.
the social aspect has changed, and I want to talk about maybe why it's changed, if that makes sense.
There's plenty of reasons.
Yeah. I think you definitely, in today's day and age, if you want to live at a certain level in life, you have to have two incomes in your household, and with that brings the spouse to the workforce. So now, um, um, women or men get higher because now you have a two income family
Right.
or a multiple income family.
It's a good perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, more money.
Well, I'm thinking of it more in like a not an evil way, but more of a the roles are kind of being reverse.
Like what do you mean?
Marion says, because most men use their income as power over their spouse. Also, hi, how are you? Yeah, I think that's true. Most men do use their income as power over their spouse. I think that's the more traditional.
And women use sex.
Yeah, and women use sex. Yeah, exactly. But I think that's the more traditional way of thinking about it is we built this culture of the man goes out, makes the money, and the woman stays at home and she cooks and she cleans and whatnot. But now what we're seeing is, and I don't know if this is a good thing or not, women are beginning to A, become more independent, and B, they're chasing the bag, right? So what does that mean for men? Like, can they live up to the old values how men used to be, or are we heading for doom?
I don't know.
It's a good question because that's what we talked about all day today. So I want to see,
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
because
I,
this,
Really?
I just think in society today, the equalities are coming up there. Men and women are becoming to are on an equal um, level,
hmm
and thus the new household or the new family is the husband and the wife are on a same level,
right,
and that's just the way it is in this thing. I think and you might be able to look this up, but I still think that a guy in the workforce makes 80 cents and or no, what is it?
It's a woman makes 80 cents to a man's dollar.
There you go.
Correct.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marion said also the man uses his income and career as an excuse to be emotionally unavailable at home. Uh,
Th-
depends on the situation.
that's very true, and you know, I can speak from firsthand experience of being a law enforcement officer. You know, my and in
It'd be
my
like,
family, uh, I left everything at the doorstep,
right,
and I didn't bring my job home. And there was a lot of things that would go on in the workplace
right,
that my family had no idea
right,
about,
right,
you know, and you really it makes a divide there.
right.
I think nowadays with women in law enforcement and you know that whole dynamic where husband and wife are both police officers,
Hmm.
they can talk more about what's going on at the office. I think it goes same with nurses and law enforcement or nurses and firefighters. There's more to talk about at the home, and you're able to open up those avenues
Yeah,
where you weren't able to do that before.
100%, 100%. The culture is changing,
Yeah,
right? The
yeah.
culture's. Garrett, what do you think about it?
What about men and women?
Yeah. Is there a cultural divide? Are we moving in a a a upwards direction, negative direction? What's your take?
You guys are Gen Z, right? You're a Gen Zer.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's that dire. Like I think that the the patriarchy is still, still there.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really think it's kind of changed.
Yeah, I and I think this is why I like this topic so much is because I think that patriarchy is no longer intact.
Well,
Um,
yes, but it's still like I don't know. I just don't. I'm not losing hope.
right,
In men.
right, and I think it's
Yeah.
fair to be like optimistic.
Yeah.
I think that we're heading in a negative direction dependent on gender.
I don't know about that.
I feel it because that brings me back to my first question is where's all the men at?
In the next 4 years, it's going to be a lot more anti-transgender. So I don't think it's going to be a problem in the next 4 years.
Marion said, I think women would love to be at home and are in a homestead raising families, but this economy doesn't provide that in most cases. The system we have in place wants both parents at work so they could raise our kids and brainwash them. Dun dun dun.
That's an absolute
Yeah,
that's an absolute great statement.
yeah.
You know,
Shit, Marion, you should come on the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
They
I mean,
literally teach them in school now. Yeah,
you know that's where we're going. You know, to to Garrick's thing about transgender and all that. I don't know about that. I mean, you know, we're seeing as far as LGBTQ. I can't even say it all. Uh,
too many letters.
yeah, too many letters. But
Yeah,
you know, that's the new horizon. You
right,
know, and where do those people? You know, now we're getting away from men and women not being equal because the standard is getting up there where men and women are very equal or at least close to it, and now you're going to throw a new curveball into that with LGBTQ
right.
and all that, and what's going to happen? Look at I just saw the new Treasury Secretary
Mm,
is married to another guy, and um, they have two children together. Pete Buttigieg used to be our transportation secretary, and he was openly gay. He was openly gay governor
yeah,
or mayor, or I'm not sure which, but you know, nowadays that, you're seeing a lot more women governors, you're seeing a lot more women in politics, you're seeing a lot more women CEOs and everything like that. And now you're going to start seeing more of that alternate gender society.
Right. Right.
Yeah, in my head, there's just so many people that there's room for all of it. You know, that there people that want to be in that high stress job
Right.
at 30, instead of taking care of children. Like
Right.
okay, but like,
Right.
there's going to be a lot of people or your women that are going to decide to have families and leave these high
Right.
paying jobs.
Right.
So that's
I think that's a good thing, like overall. I think that's a
do what
that
you want.
that equality, do what you want, I think is a good thing. But on the opposite side of the coin, I also feel like it's detrimental. Why is because uh, you take the male position for the past 200 years, I mean, we're the workforce, the hard laborers, and then you start to depend on men and women, and you're seeing a trend currently that women are trying to go into these hard labor forces. But what does that do to the men, right? The men will say, you know what? The women are going to start taking their place in the workforce. I don't have to do that. So for me, I'm starting to see a lot of men that, what's the word? I'm trying to get,
Become subservient to women.
yeah, almost subservient to women.
Sometimes they just run a train on them.
Yeah,
Things
like
are kind
you
of
get what I'm saying? Like
or like
it's
Well, let me throw another
women enter a hostile work environment sometimes.
right,
let me throw another curve at you. Well, two more curves at you. You know, our president Trump is doing away with.
you did just walk into a podcast. You're good. You can keep talking.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
just replying to the comments.
Oh, our president Trump just did away with DEI, so now equal opportunity for everybody
Is
is
no more.
non-existent
No
anymore.
more.
But the other thing that I wanted to
Shut the
stress
house up.
out there is when you bring in um, both husband and wife, both
Right.
parents into the workforce, what does that do to the family? What does that
Mm.
do to children that are in school? Um, and I can talk from personal experience with me and my wife. Um, my wife was always on the kids for everything with schooling, you know, and she was able to hold down a job
How do you guys know
and
each
do
other?
everything and have a
So
career.
that's my dad on the right.
And
Barrett's my friend,
how
best
does
friend.
that work in today's society? Is the child gonna suffer?
Right.
Who
But I
knows?
think that's kind of like what I was trying to get to was you're starting to see these children where um th in my opinion they are suffering because you have like these parents that are so uh, what is it? They're so like soft. I'm just gonna speak layman's. Like they're so soft and they teach their kids that it's also okay to be soft. And to me, it's not like that's not the direction that we should be heading towards.
Well, let me throw this at you, at both of you guys. You know, look at some of and I'll be critical. Look at the African American society,
Yeah,
um, where in a lot of cases, the father is absent from the equation,
yeah,
and that family dynamic is the mother is left to raise the children,
mm,
and there's no two incomes to that. The mother struggles, and what happens to the family? That's where we get a lot of these inner city problems with
right,
children that don't have two parents to
mm,
to parent them. So now, does that roll over to where you have two parents that are both trying to make a lifestyle and they forget about the kids?
right,
Both parents want to have a career and want to excel within their career. And what happens to the children in that equation.
Right. Just give me 1 second. So Astronautia says is the argument that women should stay home, or what are you guys getting at? No, it's not an argument, it's not a debate. It's just more of a discussion on what the current climate of our societal culture is. Um, we're just kind of picking it a piece and looking at it from a cross section. Um,
You know,
Hold on,
to
give me. Marion also says social media doesn't help with young people being loyal and long term. So women feel like building their own career is a survival asset because in the event of a divorce, most women without careers are left having to start a beginner level job at 45 and making little money.
That's
So,
true.
so I think that's another important aspect too, and kind of what I'm saying is, these men don't want to be like caretakers. They don't want to take care of women. They want to leave and they want to go
Right.
do whatever they want to do. And
That's
just
the
like,
problem.
right, and
Part of
just
the
like
problem.
what Marion's saying, it's unfortunate, you know. If you look back in the 60s and the 70s,
They
I'm
don't want to
sure,
work in a relationship, but yeah.
yeah, they don't want to work in a relationship. If you look in the 60s and the 70s, I'm sure that the percentage was a lot lower of divorce rates than it is now. Um, it's kind of just a term nowadays is we're married. So
yeah,
yeah,
the divorce rate in the United States is like 48%.
yeah,
And you know, unfortunately, we're three dudes talking, and thank God for the ladies that are putting their
Marion. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
yes. Thank you for putting your 2 cents into the um,
Equation.
the equation because you know we're one-sided. We talk from the guy side, and the unfortunate part is the guy is usually the one that's you know away from having to they're in the family equation. They're not. They're more of bring home the bacon.
Right.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at in today's society with prices where they're at, you need both the male and the female to keep the family afloat.
Yeah.
And then what happens to the children?
Right. And I
We go to daycare.
yeah, they go to daycare. I think I want to take a piece out of what you just said. Um, with that being said, now that these women are all about themselves, they want to go get the job, they want a high paying job, and they want to make a career for themselves. I think a lot of the younger youth almost misportray that as being, quote, like a bad bitch. So it's almost like they don't want those relationships with men. They just want to be as independent as possible. Does that make sense? I feel like that's the current culture that we're at right now. And men feel like, okay, then why am I even having to get in a relationship if women just want to be independent?
Well, women feel like more that they have to be independent,
Hmm.
and yeah, I think it's up to men to work on themselves, and the women will come.
Yeah, they'll come trickling in.
Yeah,
You know what? It's
from
it's very difficult in today's society, to what do women want?
Right,
You
right.
know, what do women want? Um, do they want that I don't think it's like, in my age or um, I think today's women want to be career oriented and the relationship may take a second stance to that.
Yeah. Marion says if men overall were more truly masculine and honest providers, then women wouldn't feel the need to be a bad bitch and have to get it on her own. Men set the stage for how women will position themselves in society.
oof,
Yeah,
that hurt.
yeah,
I don't
It's
think
true.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
I
think
think that's very much
Marion's
true.
onto something here,
You
guys.
know, you dudes out there, you guys out there, need to be secure in your masculinity
Correct.
in order to have today's woman. Um, because today's woman is an independent, self-thinking.
Right.
person that wants a man that's going to be her partner and not.
Right, and take care of them
Yeah,
and right,
yeah.
be there. Yeah. Marion, do you feel like, and I don't know if you're in a relationship, but do you feel like when you were out of a relationship, it was kind of hard to find that type of masculine man? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, it's a good topic because it's like I just don't know where it's gonna lead, you know? Um,
There's a lot of variables,
yeah,
a lot of variables. And guys out there, girls out there, you have to, you know, internalize and know who you are as a person
right.
when you go looking for that person that's going to be your partner.
Yeah, here it is. Ready? This is the bingo part right here. Marion just spit out a fact. Masculine men are 1 in 100.
Pretty good odds.
I don't know about that.
I believe it.
I don't know about that.
I believe it. I will go to school and will look at like all the other kids in the class, like all the other boys in the class. And yeah, because I go to school with kids
I'm
and
much better than that.
yeah, I feel like I am much better than them. But that's just me being what's it called? Uh, but
Truthful. No.
yeah, true. No, but I feel like that sense of like masculinity just is not there. Like I don't. It's such a weird feeling to describe, but it's just not. It's not there.
I think it's because they're not doing enough labor, like
Yeah,
physical manual labor. I'm serious.
yeah.
I think that's part of it.
Physical labor. I think it's because everything's handed to you. Like
Yeah,
us
you
men
don't
have.
have to fight for your food anymore. You just
Right,
go to the
exactly. I don't
grocery
have to
store.
fight for food or anything. Marion said a lot of men act like they're tough, but masculinity isn't actually being able to communicate emotions and provide without being asked more of, wanting to take care of the woman and children in their life. Like being strong and having a career isn't what makes you masculine. It's actually the mentality to care and take and be present and be soft when needed. A lot of fake masculinity is going around. And I think that could be portrayed probably by social media. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
social media.
You know, the days of the big tough guy are going away.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, I certainly think so.
Yes, I just don't think it's going away soon. Like
Really?
I think that it's going to stay alive because of the dramatic shift. Like I do think that like testosterone levels are going down and like and microplastics and shit. We're all becoming more androgynous to something like I like something like that. Like I don't know exactly. That's probably not true at all. But
Mm,
but I don't know. I just think that men will bounce back at some point. Like there's always going to be a group of men that are going to be the masculine that people, one
right.
in 100. Like they're out there. I mean, because if like they're out there.
Yeah, look at what's it who's the guy that's in jail now with all the baby oil?
Oh, P. Diddy.
Diddy.
P Diddy.
Diddy did it. Marion said it should not be socially rewarded for men to go around. I think that I agree with you, 100%. Um, it's hard. I'm trying to phrase how I'm going to say this. A lot of men act like getting 30 women is a win. It's actually a reflection of emotional damage.
Oh no.
Um, yeah,
That's a flaw.
yeah.
That's a flaw in the guy. You know,
Well, I feel like that's just an immature guy.
We're calling
yeah,
out people.
definitely,
Yeah, like a child,
definitely.
you know? But
Everyone I went to college with.
yeah, I think overall, 15 and older, y'all need to fucking grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tinder, I hate Tinder. Like, I fucking hate it because chicks will go on there. dudes will go on there, they'll meet up for fucking one night, hook up, and then that's it, right? But that's not how it should be. What do you think, Marion? There's like so many. Do you guys think it's okay for women to have OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Say what again?
OnlyFans? Do you know what OnlyFans is, Dad?
No.
Garrett, go ahead and explain.
Yeah, what's an OnlyFans?
It's basically freelance porn of yourself where you can have a subscription and you can post nude photos and have people follow you for money. They give you money every month, and yeah, and you post your own porn.
Get the hell out of here. That's really something.
Yes.
What are you saying no
Wow.
to? But yeah, you could like.
We're in a point today where like some women are in poverty, and that's the only way they can make money.
Yeah.
And so that's
Yo,
why
what's up, Roy?
I'm okay with it.
Long time no see.
But I don't. Yeah, no, I don't like it. It's not. I don't think it's something
Is that
women
a
should do.
website?
Yes.
Why do you
Really?
want to know if it's a website or not?
I don't like it at all.
Why do you want to know if it's a website?
I'm gonna Google that tonight.
Yeah, like
Got
some,
it.
and I don't know from experience or anything, but like some girls will take pictures of their feet and they'll put them on OnlyFans or
Feet
what's,
Finder.
yeah, Feet Finder. It's crazy, dude. I miss you too,
Don't tell
man.
me I know that.
I hope your kid's doing good. But yeah, do we think it's okay?
Well, I mean,
They get money, millions.
That's been around for a long time, but it's a new thing on it. I mean, these are things I've never heard of before. I think people in my generation never heard of that. Not that they haven't heard of paying a woman money in order for them to do some sort of service. It's
That's
new.
prostitution.
Well, yes, but is is that a form of prostitution too, where you pay a woman to show you her feet or to do something online?
Maybe.
It's just another form of prostitution that's evolved over time. This is nothing new what you guys are talking about. People, guys used to meet girls all the time and feed them hundreds of dollars to satisfy a fetish. Now they're going online and doing the same thing. There's that level of anonymity to that.
Right.
Now they don't have to. They can push that off to the side and do that. But to our discussion that we're having, that just shows the same power that women have had over men
Yeah.
for centuries.
Lust. It's a powerful weapon.
As it, the act is nothing new. The way
But the method is delivered.
is
Right.
evolving
Right.
with time,
Yeah.
with technology.
Yeah. Marion says like men would hook up with a slutty girl and then turn around and look to marry someone completely different.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Which is horrible.
Yeah, which is true. Which teaches the other woman that she actually had a chance by being slutty, but it's not the case. So foolish girls get the wrong impression on how to find love.
Guys always have that fantasy in the back of their head.
Yeah.
They want the fantasy, but in reality, you want the stable person that's going to be your best friend for the rest of your
Yeah.
life. It's nice to fantasize and go out and fulfill that fantasy of some slut,
Right.
doing whatever your fantasy is.
Mm.
But when it all comes said and done, that's not your partner.
Right.
That's
It's a
not your
fantasy.
partner. That's a fantasy.
It's a fantasy.
Your partner's going to be your partner in life.
Yeah.
And I think in a microcosm, that's what we're talking about this conversation today. How has your partner evolved over time? In prior to when my mom and dad were alive, they were partners and they ran a business together, and they each did their thing, but for the most part it was the man that was in charge of everything. we're evolving over time.
Yeah.
And now it's a different thing to decide who is your partner going to be. And
And it's
so,
hard nowadays. It's
yeah,
hard to decide that.
something
So
to
many people.
Yeah,
something to
there's so
what
many
you
fucking people
said,
on this planet,
you know,
dude.
with Tinder and stuff, you know, um, those are guys that are not looking for a partner. They're
They're looking
looking,
for fantasy.
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Bryce, what's up, my man? Marion said, what society is forgetting about is that lust will not get you love and it's damaging society.
Yeah, people lie to themselves all the time, and
Yeah.
it's sad.
Yeah, I could speak from experience. I used to be an extremely uh lustful person. Like if I were to see a chick that was in my standards hot as fuck, that was my main priority was I want to go hook up with her because she looks hot and
Right.
her yeah, it's the truth, but
Well, yeah.
and her personality took the back seat and I learned very quickly that in life, like as I'm getting older, obviously, like you can't do that. Personality should outweigh the looks,
Right.
you
There's
know?
a person behind
Yeah,
there.
there's a person
yeah.
behind there. Yeah.
And important to that is, who is that person?
Right.
Is that your soulmate?
A
Right.
baby.
Yeah.
A little baby.
Little
Yeah.
baby. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard nowadays. It's hard nowadays to even to know who's genuinely looking for that kind of connection um that you're looking for. It's hard to know who's lying and who isn't. Michelle says brains before boobs, 100%. In some situations, yes. No, I'm just kidding.
I like nice people over smart people.
You like nice people over smart people?
Yeah.
I like both equally.
If I had to choose one, I'd choose a nice person.
A nice person?
A nice, not smart person.
So, Garrett, let me throw you a curveball here. So let's say these two chicks come up to you, right? One's ugly, but she's super nice, right? And then one's hot, but she's kind of rude. She's kind of rude. She's kind of an asshole. Which one are you going for?
It really depends, but I'm definitely spending more time with a not asshole person. And then who knows? It depends on how asshole the attractive woman is. Is she
Like
What
she's
does
a
she
t-
look
like
like?
she's a 10 out of 10.
is she just being hard to get?
No, she's a 10 out of 10.
Okay, but I know what you're saying, but I'm saying like, is she just acting hard to get, or is she actually
Yeah,
being
she just like a little bit of both.
a little bit of both?
Yeah.
But is it like,
But maybe you
is it
can
like a love language type thing, or is it like
Maybe.
she's actually being mean to me? If
Maybe.
it's a love language type thing, I could
You just
probably-
have to choose one. Oh, okay. So you're gonna choose that one. Ladies and gentlemen, this conversation was for Oh shit, I'm just kidding, Garrett.
Yeah, it's like, no, I do care about this. I get it. I mean, unfortunate. I don't know. It's just a part of
Our society now.
attractiveness is a part of our society.
I just hope it gets better. I just hope it gets better.
Well, I think people are gonna become.
They're gonna grow up.
To stay more attractive over time. There's gonna be an aesthetic shift in the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's part of the masculine thing that we're talking about. Like, men can't just like real men don't shave their body hair. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't get haircuts.
Yeah. What's a haircut?
Yeah. They don't wash
What is
their
that?
hands. Like,
Yeah.
what do you?
If I'm gonna go take a piss and I'm touching my pecker, I'm not gonna wash my hands afterwards, right?
It's disgusting.
If I take a shit and I get a little bit on my finger, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna wash my hands after. What the fuck? I'm a man.
Okay, now, Austin.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just wipe it.
I
Let's shit.
think you guys are kidding yourself. The evolution of man and woman is just technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna implant chips in everyone's heads.
Yeah. You won't even need a partner anymore. Your partner will live in your head.
Elon will make everyone do the salute.
No,
Yeah.
you'll put on the virtual reality goggles.
Yeah.
And you'll have your perfect partner.
Marion says, "Remind me to never shake your hand." Marion, don't worry. I only use one hand. It's only my right. Okay.
No,
the left is always clean.
The right is the one you shake with.
Honestly,
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna have to start touching my shit with my other hand. You're right. Dude, Mary, you should come on on the podcast. I wish that we would have spoke about this with you as a, what's it called? We should have got a female in here. But yeah.
To get the female
Yeah, to get like
perspective.
both perspectives instead of just like a one-sided conversation. But I feel like all of us are pretty
I feel like I'm
open-minded.
sort of a female, so I think it works.
You're not a female though.
Oh, okay.
You have a beard.
Oh.
Actually, I guess females can have beards nowadays, right?
Right. I'm just.
Sorry,
I'm kidding.
I assumed Garrett. My bad. I stepped too far. I don't know when or where or why, but I think when both parents joined the workforce, a lot of home training was lost, and men lost the respect and value of women and the value of a long-standing relationship.
The first part of that
The way man
is true. The second part, I'm not so sure about.
The way men sees women is what ruins, or the way men see women is what runs the world.
Yes.
I think that's an old adage. I don't know if that's true in today's
I don't know about that
society.
either. Yeah.
Everything's about sex.
I'm a little bit split on that one, Marion.
There's a lot about, you're right. There's a lot about, men and women and the underlying thing of sex. Um,
But I think men have a notion nowadays, or at least like in our age group, is that women are whores. And those men don't want to go for whores. And I hope not to offend anyone, but just speaking the truth, a lot of men just feel like women are whores and they just sleep around with people and they don't want to build that connection
Really
with someone like that.
talking to.
Yeah, it depends on who you're talking to.
yeah, because I think when you get older, that's not
Right, a concern anymore because
true.
people are more
Yeah, because in my age bracket, I don't think that's true.
why are women whores? Not all women are whores, just some of them.
You're going to college, just in case.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the college kid. The
Right.
college kid just wants to get laid.
right. I was sitting in like I think it was like a couple months ago. I was in the barracks with a bunch of my Marines and I was talking to this girl and she was telling me because like I was really curious about like how like females interpret it, like how they go about like having sex with men. And it's almost the same, if not more than men, like that drive to go have sex with a man. And it it blew my mind. I was like, holy shit,
Yeah,
what? Women are whores because they see what men appreciate more than a good woman. That's deep.
That's
I don't know, I gotta think about that.
that's an interesting facade.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's good.
but
Women just want to be valued, and most men are blind to a good woman.
absolutely, absolutely. Until
But
you grow up.
right, but does that justify women almost converting their beliefs and values to please a man?
I don't know if they initially do that and then, settle down.
Yeah.
Um, I have a different perspective than you guys do, but you guys are still young. And you know what interests me is when I was a young kid, everything was segregated, men and women. So when I went to boot camp in the Navy, men and women were were separated,
Hmm.
and the guys were always trying to get over to the girls' side, and the girls were always trying to get over to the guys' side.
Right.
For what? To hook up. But it's interesting to hear you say how the Marines now are integrated, the guys and the girls,
Right.
and they can talk about
Yeah.
the dynamics of how it is now.
Right.
You have a corporal, or what's a boot Marine,
Like a PFC.
a PFC, that's a guy and that's a girl, and they're sitting around talking shit, and that sex factor is kind of out of it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's different because when like I said, when I was when I was in boot camp, it was always how do you get over to the girls' side to hook up with the girls. Now the girls and the guys are together, and that's not
Yeah.
necessarily the case, and they can talk about
Whatever they
shit.
want. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and they hook up on a different
It's
level.
almost like the animosity of it.
It's
It's not a
gone.
secret anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gone.
yeah.
And
They
maybe
can
the respect line has been
done
blurred.
away with or
Yeah,
raised.
yeah. I think the respect line's either some people set their bars really high, or some people set their bars super low to pass that threshold. That's a really good point that you brought up. That's good. It doesn't justify it, but it's susceptible women who will fall because they still want to be wanted. 100%. Yeah, that threshold line is so far down that it becomes acceptable. Yeah.
I think you also have a lot of women out there that want the man to be the man,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
Um, and that's kind of a difference today because you have a lot of females out there that don't want a man to be a quote unquote man. They want him to be a partner, an equal. And
Mm.
then you also have that type of woman that wants a man to take charge and run the shit,
Right.
and how do you uh how do you got
How
to
do you
choose
navigate
that?
it?
Yeah,
Yeah. How do you
I
navigate
exactly.
feel
it?
like you just got to be the man you want to be, and then you'll end up with a woman who will.
Yeah. In time.
Exactly.
In time.
Exactly.
Time will decide everything.
You need to know what kind of guy you are, and she needs to know what kind of girl. But I think when you go out to do guys club still?
I don't know. I haven't been to a club in like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, we go to
Oh yeah.
Renegades
Well,
sometimes.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, like, I mean, all over, yeah.
There's still
Yeah.
clubs and
Oh,
stuff.
yes.
So
Yeah.
when you go to a club, you're looking for a specific, you know,
Interaction.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Go
you're
the
looking for a
grind.
specific girl. You're not looking for a girl in a business suit, or the guy's not looking for, whatever. They're looking for
Lindsay,
a
what's up?
certain whatever view that they
How's
have of
Morris?
the ideal woman that they want.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh no. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I just hope it gets better. We'll see. Women will submit to a dependable man if she's caught in a relationship and learns that he isn't what she initially perceived him to be. Then she will lose her femininity, I can't say that word, and have to be more assertive and less submissive.
And that's just because she likes him too much, right? Like, why do you think, like, why do women stay in, like, bad
Bad
relationships?
relationships.
And like, it's like, my conclusion is that, like, with, like, the cycle of abuse, there's a portion of the cycle where this person is actually, like, you can be around this person and they're charismatic and they're a normal person. And like that's like something that you really want to have back because you really fell in love with that. Like
It's
that's
sympathy.
yeah.
It's a sympathetic relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Which,
Yeah.
if women really need to be independent now, they should not be in those types of relationships.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we're at, where I think there is an opportunity for like certain men who are stable and have a good job and who have a certain goal, who have goals
Right.
to land a good woman.
Yeah,
It's still possible.
I agree. I agree. Marion says when you see women now being more independent, it's because men have failed at their role. Um,
Yeah.
some parts of that are true. I believe that there's more factors more than just men. I think men have definitely influenced the culture of women being more independent.
I
But
think it's like leadership too.
yeah, but I think the leadership, and there's definitely been a lot more opportunities for women to kind of like have a seat at the table, and there's a lot of women out there that don't feel like don't feel like men filled out their role, but still chase to achieve their goals, you know. Um, you could ask like there's kids in high school now, girls that want to be like run for Congress or they want to run for the Senate. Like it's some crazy shit.
President.
Yeah, like I want to be the first female president. So there's definitely like still, it's definitely leadership and good parenting, I would say. So, what do you guys think? What's up, Justin? How are you, dude? Still in Japan?
I think we should all be polygamous.
Polygamous?
Like one big polyamorous.
Poly.
I don't think I could handle that.
Dude, that's a, what's it called?
South Park episode.
Good luck to you
Everyone
guys.
becomes gay and
That's,
then one giant
dude,
ball.
that's a, what's it called? Mormons.
Oh.
Mormons.
Yeah.
Marion, are you sick of me yet? No, Marion. We're having good discussions here. Yeah, a Mormon, dude. A dude could have like as many wives as he wants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean,
no,
Yeah.
or partners.
No, it's they have to be wives.
certain.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have to be
but,
wives.
I don't think that's legal anywhere.
You're in
the
San
United
Diego.
States.
I'm famous now. No, I'm not.
I wonder. I mean, it's definitely like there's like a TLC show about it.
Yeah, dude. Okay,
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
on,
yeah.
hold on, hold on. Time
Sister
out.
wives.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. So, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is a great show. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a great show. Check it out. You remind me of Joe Rogan. That's good.
Because you're bald. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not bald, Garrett.
Prove it. Prove it.
No, but this show explores like the Mormon mentality on like sex, drugs, alcohol. Did you know that they'll go into so like they can't drink alcohol, right? Like Mormons can't drink alcohol
Or coffee.
or coffee, like it's a sin. But
Really?
they,
I never knew
yeah,
that
yeah,
about
yeah.
coffee.
But they'll go to the dentist and they'll get like they'll inhale laughing gas because it's considered allowed in the Mormon scripture. Crazy shit. Ketamine, they're allowed to do ketamine. When's the last time you guys done ketamine?
I don't think I've ever done ketamine.
I said no to ketamine.
Good job, Garrett.
Like my guidance counselor told me in elementary school.
If a
Say no
stranger,
to
if a
ketamine.
stranger
Yeah.
asks you if you want to bump,
Say
what
no
do you
to the
say?
K.
No. I was in the bathroom the
Say
other
yes
day.
to Kellogg. Say no to ketamine.
I was about to clock into work, and I go into the bathroom and I'm like taking a piss, and some fucking dude's like sitting in the corner. He's wearing a white shirt. He's just sitting in the corner, like staring at me as I'm pissing. So first thought was, this guy's gay as fuck. I need to go ahead and shake it off and get the fuck out of
Sure you
here.
didn't like it.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, like maybe if I just don't look at him, like he'll go away. And he's like, hey man,
Nice cock.
yeah, nice cock, dude. No. I told him, I was like, what's up? And he's like, you want a bump? And I was like, no, I, I'm good, man. I'm good. And then I walked, I walked around. I put my fucking earpiece on, and he's like, oh fuck. He just asked the fucking security guy at the restaurant that he's asking people for heroin. Yeah,
Oh fuck.
yeah, yeah. I didn't kick him out though. You seem like a cool
So
guy.
you're not a narc.
I'm not a narc. Yeah, yeah. If you want to do heroin, go for it. Just don't offer me
That's
any,
crazy.
because I'm not gonna do that.
That's crazy. Have you guys ever seen anybody that's huffed paint?
Only on TV.
I feel like I've huffed paint, but not like intentionally. Like,
No, 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 no.
is it like?
I came across a few people. I never realized it until, but when you huff, they like to huff gold paint because they get a better high off the gold paint.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you buy it from Home Depot?
Yeah. And you know what they do is they get a paper bag and they spray it in the paper bag and then they put it over their nose and mouth and they huff the paint.
Could you buy the paper bags from Home Depot too?
I don't know about that.
Do you guys watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No.
Oh my
Marion
god.
said, "Good to go.
It's
Take
such- there's a
care."
funny
Or
scene with Charlie
not good to
Isabel.
go.
He
Got
huffs
to
paint
go.
all the time.
All right, bye, Marion. See you later.
Bye, Marianne. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
We value your input.
Yeah. Yeah. If Gary, you want to go to Home Depot after this?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. That'll really fuck you up.
What going on?
Huffing gold paint. That will fuck you up.
Oh, let's not do that. How about we just smoke weed instead?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm up for that. I got a couple of joints.
He does, dude. He has 2 joints and he still hasn't smoked any of them.
What?
Yeah.
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 We should smoke on the podcast. Right? That'd be cool.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
That
I
would be
think
dope
that
as
would
shit.
be
Like some Snoop Dogg shit.
Maybe before.
Here. We'll make a deal. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok, we'll split a joint in here.
That sounds like a deal.
It's a celebration joint. We can't waste it on like just a regular podcast. It'll be a thousand subscriber special where we smoke weed and we get high.
Yeah. Eat something.
Yeah.
Get the munchies.
Get the munchies. Yeah. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? That I didn't think that was gonna segue us that far, but it did. That really made us talk for 45 minutes. So,
That was good talk.
Other topics.
That was a good talk.
yeah, I guess we could spend another 10 minutes on something.
That works.
I have a question for you, Garrett.
Me?
Do you know what the question I'm gonna ask?
No,
Do you want to ask it?
I don't know what it is.
Is it?
Huh?
Is it?
Is it what?
Is it?
Gay? Oh. Nah, I don't think we should
Go ahead.
What am I gay?
Go ahead, Dad. No,
so
Garrett.
here's the
We
thing.
don't think you're gay, Garrett.
Okay, good. Well, good.
Hey,
All right.
whenever we
This is
have
serious.
some time, there's so if two guys kiss on the lips,
But they're best friends. 2 best friends kiss on the lips.
like you and us,
Right,
let's say
right.
you come
But it
by
was just like a 1 second, like,
and you kiss on the lip. Is that gay?
No, not unless you actually had feelings.
like
No,
enjoyed
that's
it.
bullshit.
If you enjoyed it, then yes.
That's bullshit. Yes, that's gay.
No, it's not.
That's gay.
It's not gay.
If it's a peck, it's not gay. But if you enjoyed it, then yes.
So this is my argument. Hi, Mom. My argument is if you kiss another dude, right? Like if I were to kiss, like Garrett, if I were to kiss you for like a second, right? I'm comfortable. No, I'm comfortable,
Yeah,
and
see, told you.
I'm comfortable
Gay.
in my sexuality to know that it doesn't mean anything and it's just a kiss. Like it's just an act.
Well, yeah, you're not gay, but
Therefore, it's not gay. It's gay. So now if I'm like,
you're
hey,
not gay.
if I said, Garrett, like, give me a
It's
fucking
gay.
kiss right now, and you said no, that's gay as fuck.
Let me tell you this.
That's
In
gay.
a circle of friends that I run with, if I went up to another guy that's a buddy of mine and I kissed him on the lips, he'd knock me out because that is gay. That
No,
is gay.
it's because he is gay and he doesn't want anyone to know.
No, it's because he is gay.
Do you get what I'm saying, Garrett?
Yeah, I mean that's a strong reaction, knocking somebody out. So I mean, you'd assume like
That means that they're
maybe he's
not.
not secure in his
Thank
sexuality.
you. Thank you, Garrett.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
So, but that's still, he feels like that's gay. I feel like that's gay.
Right.
I would never do
What
that.
sucks is that you have to completely like question your sexuality in order to understand it fully. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I've kissed like 7 dudes in one go. That's not gay.
That's insane.
that is gay.
It's not gay.
That is very gay.
It's not gay.
Yeah.
You're not gay.
Each of them
but
was like a
it was
second.
gay.
No.
They say,
Unless you,
so
like, didn't
so
like
let me
it,
ask you, so let me
I was
ask you
like-
this, right?
and
You
guys
were
just
in the
joking.
Navy
I was in the Navy.
and you used to take a shower with a whole bunch of dudes.
I used to take a shower with a fuck ton of dudes. Yeah.
That's not gay, right?
It's not gay.
But
Nope.
if you stared at another guy's penis, that's gay.
Ooh,
Isn't like UFC gay?
UFC gay?
Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on. Is it gay if we all had matching pube designs?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
raceway strips? Yeah.
Would it be gay if I like shave my pubes and put it all over your face?
Yeah, that's gay.
That's very
That's
gay.
gay as fuck.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
gay.
Jackass
very-
is very gay then.
That's gay.
Yeah, that's
Howdy,
very
Austin.
gay.
Congrats on your new fame. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not
A
famous.
lot of shit that they do is very much gay.
We're just
very
it's a
much
new
gay.
startup podcast, Caitlin. How's your kid doing? We're talking about is it gay to kiss another man if you're a man
On the lips.
on the lips? There's nothing wrong with being gay. That's what Mom said.
I agree with you. There's nothing at all wrong
Is your
with
mom
being
watching
gay.
this?
But you have to
Oh,
freak.
gosh.
You have to. Yeah, because she's waiting for me because she wants to go to dinner.
You're right, Mom. There is nothing wrong with being gay.
There is nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing at all. but you need to be secure with your
Exactly.
masculinity.
So if you're
And
secure
if
with
you
your
kiss
masculinity, then
another
why don't you just
guy,
kiss another guy?
then come out of the closet and say you're
You don't want
gay.
to.
Exactly.
But if you don't want to, that means that you're not comfortable in your sexuality. Therefore,
No,
you're
that
Well, it
gay.
means you don't want to kiss
What?
from anybody.
Everyone has a choice.
Let's say
Mom said everyone has a choice.
you see this person as, oh no, if you kiss me, that'd be ew.
That'd be gay. Yeah, ew.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
How about laying in bed with another dude naked?
No, that's
You're
fine.
both naked.
That's not gay.
Yes.
Now,
that
are we
is
touching
gay.
tips or what?
That's gay.
Are we touching
Huh?
tips? That's
What do you
gay.
think, Gary?
You've never slept in a bed with another dude?
Not naked.
Naked.
Dude,
Yeah.
you never woken up drunk as fuck?
What?
All right, Kelly, put these men in shape.
Naked?
Guess it's just me.
Oh my
I don't know. Y'all are fucking crazy,
I
man.
think you're in the closet, Austin.
I don't.
I like women. I
don't think he's gay.
I enjoy
But he
women.
would kiss another dude.
But I
So
how
On
about
the
them
lips.
cheats?
That's
I
gay.
agree.
it's bi
The
at best.
cheats.
Huh?
It's bi at best.
No,
Bi
it's
at
not even
best.
bi.
Okay, yeah.
I like
Something
I
bi
like
at
women. I'd have no emotional
bi now.
attractiveness to men.
Let's say you have a threesome, 2 guys and a girl, and
Two
you
guys and a
touch
girl?
penises.
And we touch like, is it on accident or
I don't
Some
know.
porn shit. Don't. That's gay.
That's
wait?
gay.
Is it an accident or what?
No, it's on purpose.
No, that's not gay.
Yeah, that's definitely gay.
It's not gay.
Or what? It's like not gay as long as you don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
No,
It's not
no,
gay
no,
as
no.
long as we don't make eye contact.
And
Now,
don't touch.
now, okay,
So
hold on,
what
hold
if
on,
you
hold on,
guys
hold on.
kiss and you touch penises?
Time out. Okay, yeah, if we kiss and we touch peepees at the same time, that's gay as
Yes, you
fuck.
just have to close
That's
your
gay.
eyes.
That's
It's
gay.
not gay as long as you guys close your eyes. Then it never
No,
happens.
that's gay, dude. That's gay. Yeah, that's maybe it's not gay. It's sus. It's sus.
Yeah.
It's sus.
I think 2 dudes kissing on the lips is gay.
Somebody
I
has to.
I think if you slobber and you touch tongues, that's definitely gay.
Yeah, that's gay. I would say that too. That's gay.
Yeah. What if the person is actually a dog?
A dog?
Yeah.
Then that's
a male dog.
bestiality.
Eee.
You have something you want to tell us, Garrett?
Yeah, my dog looks me on the face.
Oh no, that's not gay.
That's
That's not
bestiality, pal.
bestiality.
And we got you on recording. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
To the gulag.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's a
Frere.
Is it a
Pointer.
Hi,
small
Frere.
dog or
I
a
miss
big
you.
dog?
She's getting big. She's like medium size. She's very strong.
So if Trixie and
She
another.
could totally outrun him.
What's up, David?
Dog.
So wait. If two. Where's Chase at? Chase is back in Oki, dude.
He's in Japan.
He's back.
Oh, let's tell everybody. We're hoping to do a field trip to Japan.
Oh, yeah. We're going to Japan
May.
in May.
If Austin gets off his ass and
That's fucking
gets his
crazy.
passport and stuff.
I'm working on it. You know, I have a full-time podcast, so.
Yeah. Full time.
1,000. That's the guarantee out there to you guys.
I know.
We get up to 1,000, I'm gonna smoke a joint
Oh, yeah.
on camera. I'm gonna get lit.
2,000. I get a tattoo. No, I'm just kidding.
I
You
got
wanna
2
do
of-
that?
I got 3 of them.
I don't have tattoos.
Here, how about this? 10,000, we'll get tattoos. Matching tats.
Oh, no.
How's everything?
Oh,
Everything's
actually,
good,
no.
man. We're blessed.
In the
Fucking
bricks.
just sitting here
It has to be
talking
more than
about life.
10,000 for me.
20,000?
No.
200.
So that's the question for you. You're Jewish, right?
Yeah.
If you get a tattoo, is that blasphemy? You can never go to heaven?
I don't believe that. But,
Oh, good. Good. I'm with you there.
Well, there are definitely Jews that like
What kind of Jew are you,
believe
Garrett?
that like that wouldn't bury me. Like I wouldn't be able to be buried in a Jewish cemetery or something like that.
Let me ask you
Well,
a
I think
question.
that a reformed would be able to do it. I don't. Like,
Yeah. Let me ask you something. You want to be buried in like just a box?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard about that? Like in the Orthodox religion, Jews have to be buried in just a regular plain box.
Like a square box or like
yeah,
a.
So, like,
square
I mean,
plain box.
I've seen like a
What's up, Brandon?
what is it like a building, like a little building with like all these.
Is that
different
weed or just a
boxes
puffer?
on
It's just a
the wall. It's
puffer.
like a giant
I can't smoke weed like
mausoleum.
that.
Yeah.
You already know, Kelly.
And it's like there's just bodies in each of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when my dad passed away, they wanted to put him in a square box, just
But
fucking
how did they put
square
them
box.
in there?
They build the box and they put the top on it. I
Is
was
it a
like
rectangle or a square?
a rectangle.
Okay, so it's a coffin.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's just a
but
wooden coffin.
but it's just plain wood.
The one I
Oh,
saw
that's
was
fine.
like marble, a little
Oh,
like
that's fine. What's wrong with that?
No, 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 no. I couldn't have it.
You're dead. Who cares?
I
It's not
couldn't
like you're
have
gonna
it.
know.
Yeah, but it's like a respect thing. I couldn't disrespect my father like
Really?
that. Even though in the Jewish religion, in Orthodox, that's the way they do things. Not me, man. I couldn't fucking do that.
you put them in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, you just put them in the ground?
well, you know, like
In a
proper
in the
burial.
in a cement thing that's in the ground. Did you guys know
Headstone.
that? When they bury you, they don't just bury you in the ground. They have these cement like things that they put the coffin in, and they put a lid over the cement.
Yeah.
To keep the coffin preserved?
I guess. I don't know.
I guess that makes sense why you pay so much fucking money for a coffin.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you pay so much for a coffin. That's my thought is I'd rather you guys save money, put me in a wooden box, and it's not like I'm gonna fucking
I used to wonder like how we have like enough space for like all these coffins, like
That's
how
so
are
true.
how are but
yeah.
it's like obviously like the world's so big and it's like you can always just make another fucking
Well, you know, in Japan they stack them. Like they stack them on top of each other.
And that's interesting that you say that because I don't know if you guys knew this, but every
Fix the mic.
huh,
You need to fix the mic.
where do I need to put it?
Right there.
closer.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little bit
closer?
closer. Yeah.
It's fine.
Is that fine?
Cremation
In
in
the
Japan?
military, so in the military, everybody that served in the military is has that right. It's a benefit that they bury you at a national cemetery, right?
Yeah.
You laughing at me?
No, Caitlin said my guy wants to be either sent to space or made into a firework. Dude, that'd be sick, dude. Like,
Just throw me in the trash.
yeah,
Yeah,
throw me in
yeah.
the fucking trash, dog.
But I was looking at something, and so um, I want to be buried in a military cemetery down here in Lake Worth Road. They have a
The Arlington?
South Florida National Cemetery. So I was looking into, getting buried, but I want my wife to be buried with me, right? So the way they do it is if whoever goes first gets put on the bottom, and then whoever gets dies next gets put on top. And that's how they save space at a military
That's
cemetery.
actually not a bad idea.
Yeah,
So you'd just be permanently the bottom guy.
yeah, you'd be
Wow.
on the bottom,
Being
but
bottom for the
I
rest
gotta
of your
Bottom
tell
for
you,
the
life.
rest of your
I'm on
fucking
top.
eternal life.
You know
Gotta
what?
hurt.
And that just to go out there. Um, are you a pitcher? Are you a catcher?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Are
Pitcher or
you a
catcher?
pitcher or catcher? Now, I am not gay,
But if you were,
but if I was,
I'm the pitcher for
I
sure.
am not a catcher. I would be a pitcher.
Yeah, I'd want to be a pitcher too. How about you, Garrett?
Are you a pitcher
Pitcher
or
or
a catcher?
catcher?
What does that even mean?
So are you pitching the shot or are you catching the shot?
What?
Are you pitching
Or
or
are
are you
you
catching?
catching?
Pitching?
Yeah, good man, good man, good man.
It's just like, are you a top or are you
Or
a
you
bottom?
bottom?
Not a bottom.
Sometimes I'm like a secure bottom, like I like,
Stay away from my no-no zone.
yeah, stay away from the no-no zone, stay
Yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah.
bottom, relax, chill.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
wow, this got really out of hand.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to be fucking put in a box, or I know that some people like put like nuts in their fucking chest cavity, or like plant seeds. So, or like a tree seed where a tree will
Weird.
grow out of them. Yeah, I want
Yeah,
that.
but you know that won't happen because they put you, when they intern you, they put you in a cement box. They put you in a coffin, but the coffin is put into a cement. Um,
Yeah, but some people it's not like it's just ghetto. They put your ass in a wooden box, dig 6 feet under, and then just throw you in there.
yeah, I don't know if that's true with all cemeteries. That's something we
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
look up because I'm not sure on that.
Hmm. Well, we're past our 10 minutes. So with that being said, if you're in the live right now on Facebook, if you want to make your way over to Twitch and give us a follow, it's In The Bricks Podcast. I'll put it in the chat so you guys know what it is. But we're also on YouTube too, so all of our live podcasts end up getting saved onto the podcast on YouTube. So and TikTok, yeah, TikTok's gonna be a big thing for us too. We're just waiting.
I started seeing some of your
Oh,
things. I
have you?
want some little shorts in TikTok.
You do.
I feel like
Yeah, you
have
do.
some.
I haven't seen any of my shorts.
Yeah,
I've
you have a
seen
lot of
his.
shorts.
Yeah, I can show you some.
Kelly, could you watch the language in here? That's fucked up. Please try not to say fucked, okay? Say
Just
shit
kidding.
What
instead.
is wrong with you?
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
What the fuck, Kelly?
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, do you guys have anything? Do you guys want to say anything like bye or anything? Or
Deuces.
Yeah, it's good.
Garrett, do you have
Deuces.
any parting words?
This is really nice, and I'm glad I'm here instead of at work.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen to that one. I don't have anything to say, so I guess we could end it.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go get some fucking pizza, huh?
Hey, what was the name of that website you guys were talking about?
OnlyFans, check it out.
OnlyFans. Check out my OnlyFans.
Check out my OnlyFans. Feet pics are now 50% off. All right, time to go.